Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, how are you? Hope all are you doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also well. I am Mohammad Mujammel Haq, Senior Assistant Teacher, Police Line Kumilla. Again, I am in front of you to take a class on English first paper for class 7. Today our lesson, Unit 5, Lesson 1, Begum Ruqya. There are two lessons about Begum Ruqya, lesson 1 and 2. Today we read about lesson 1, Begum Ruqya 1. Dear students, open your book at page 44, Unit 5, Great Women to Remember. Here are three pictures of great women. Do you know them? Try to know them. At first, yes, she is Begum Ruqya. Then, she is Helen Keller. And in the third, last one is Florence Nightingale. So today, we are going to read about Begum Ruqya. Lesson 1, Begum Ruqya. Look at the picture and ask and answer this question. Who is the woman? What do you know about her? I think already you know the woman. She is Begum Ruqya. Dear students, it is a reading skill based text. So at first I read the text. You listen very attentively, and then I find out some new words or keywords. Then I explain it. Then I read out again the text with Bengali meaning also. Then you should take the correct answer and other activities. So, page 45, section B, read about Begum Ruqya. Begum Ruqya, 1880 to 1932, was a famous writer and a social worker. She lived in undivided Bengal in the early 20th century. She believed that women should have the same rights and opportunities as men have in the society. So she fought for their cause throughout her life. Begum Ruqya was born in a village called Paraband, Rangpur in 1880. Her father, Zahiruddin Muhammad Abu Ali Haidar Saber, was an educated landlord. Ruqya was married to Khan Bahadur Shaukat Hussain in 1896. Her husband was the deputy magistrate of Bhagalpur, now a district in the Indian state of Bihar. He was very cooperative and always encouraged Ruqya to go on with her activities. Many upper-class Muslims of Bengal at that time learned Arabic and Persian as medium of education and communication. But Ruqya had great love for her mother tongue. She learned Bangla and English from her eldest brother Ibrahim. Dear students, look at the board. Here are some new words. I write on the board. At first, undivided. U-N-D-I-V-I-D, undivided. Then, you may also say landlord. L-A-N-D, landlord. L-O-R-D, landlord. Then cooperative. C-O-O-P-A-R-A-T-I-V, cooperative. Encourage. encouraged communication, communication, communication. This is new word in this lesson. So at first you try to understand the meaning, then I explain. Then I will explain. Dear students, do you think about the meaning? Yes. Now check your answer or look at the board. Undivided. In Bangla, abhibhakta, not divided, united. Before 1947, the Bangladesh, India and Pakistan whole are undivided, united. And the Bengal was also united. Landlord. In Bangla, Jomidar, owner of vast area of land, huge area of land, Jomidar. Cooperative, সহযোগিতামূলক, helpful. He is very cooperative. We are very cooperative. You are very cooperative, helpful. Encourage, উৎসাহ দেওয়া, inspire, to give, inspire other person. Communication, যোগাযোগ, contact. Now we can communicate with one another by over phone, etc. Mobile. Century, শতাব্দী, a period of 100 years. A century means 100 years. And century means Shatabdi, a period of 100 years. Dear students, now again look at the board. These are new words in this lesson. I explain it so I can you understand the meaning. So I want to read the lesson again and then you should take the correct answer. So listen very attentively. Begum Rokeya, 1882-1932 was a famous writer and a social worker. Begum Rokeya কে ছিল? যিনি নাকি 1880 সালে জন্মগ্রহণ করে এবং 1932 সালে মৃত্যুবরণ করে। এই ওনার জন্ম মৃত্যু জীবনকালের রেঞ্জটা দেওয়া আছে এখানে। একজন নামকরা বিখ্যাত রাইটার লেখিকা ছিলেন এবং সমাজকর্মী ছিলেন। She lived in undivided Bengal in the early 20th century. 20 শতকের শুরুর দিকে তিনি অবিভক্ত বাংলায় বাস করতেন। She believed that women should have the same rights and opportunities as men have in the society. তিনি এটা বিশ্বাস করতেন যে পুরুষের যেমন সোসাইটিতে তোমার অধিকার আছে, নারীদেরও সেম অধিকার এবং সুযোগ থাকতে হবে, এটা ওনার বিশ্বাস ছিল। So she fought for their cause throughout her life. তাই তিনি সারা জীবন এই জন্যই নারীদের রাইটের জন্য, অধিকারের জন্য তিনি সংগ্রাম করে গিয়েছেন। Fighter past tense, fought. Begum Rokeya was born in a village called Pairaband, Rangpur in 1880. রংপুর তো আমাদের পরিচিত, আমাদের একটা বিভাগ এখন, জেলা বিভাগ রংপুর। এটা পায়রাবন্দে তিনি জন্মগ্রহণ করেছেন 1880 সালে। Her father, জহিরুদ্দিন মোহাম্মদ আবু আলী হায়দার সাবের ওয়াজ অ্যান এডুকেটেড ল্যান্ডলর্ড। তার বাবা একজন জমিদার, শুধু জমিদার ছিলেন না, শিক্ষিত জমিদার ছিলেন। Rokeya was married to Khan Bahadur Shakat Hussain in 1896. 1896 সালে রোকেয়ার খান বাহাদুর শাকাত হোসেনের সাথে বিয়ে হয়েছে। Her husband was the deputy magistrate of Bhagalpur, now a district in the Indian state of Bihar. তার স্বামী ছিলেন কি একজন ডেপুটি ম্যাজিস্ট্রেট ভাগলপুরে, যেটা নাকি এখন ইন্ডিয়ার বিহার স্টেটের একটা জেলা। He was very cooperative, তিনি খুব সহযোগিতামূলক ছিলেন, and always encouraged Rokeya to go on with her activity. Rokeya তার কাজ নিয়ে সবসময় উৎসাহ দিতে যে তুমি আগে এগিয়ে যাও, Rokeya আমি আছি তোমার সাথে, এইরকম। Many upper class Muslim of Bengal at that time learned Arabic and Persian as medium of education and communication. ওই সময় অনেক উচ্চ শিক্ষিত মুসলিম পরিবারের লোকজন কি শিখতো? আরবি এবং ফার্সি লেখাপড়া এবং যোগাযোগ মাধ্যম হিসেবে। বাট Rukia had great love for her mother tongue. Rukia মাতৃভাষার প্রতি অনেক ভালোবাসা ছিল। She learned Bangla and English from her eldest brother Ibrahim. সে তার বড় ভাই ইব্রাহিমের কাছ থেকে বাংলা এবং ইংরেজি শিখেছে। So dear student, take the correct answer. Dear students, you can read yourself again and take the best answer, correct answer. Here are 5 questions. Number 1, Begum Rukia fought for A. Democracy, B. Independence, C. Women's right. Number 2, Rukia was born in a village, a town, a slum. Number 3, Rukia loved A. English, B. Bangla, C. Urdu. Dear students, you take the right answer. Next, number 4, Shakat Hussein's working place was A. Pairavan, B. Bhagalpur, C. Rangpur. Last one, number 5, Bhagalpur is a district in A. Bangladesh, B. West Bengal, C. Bihar. Dear students, you try to take the right answer. Dear students, I think you have finished. So check your answer with my answer. Number 1, Begum Rukia fought for right answer C. Women's right. Number 2, Rukia was born in a number A village. একটা গ্রামে সে জন্মগ্রহণ করেছিল। Number 3, Rukia loved. Yes. Right answer B. Bangla. Number 4, Shakat Hussein's working place was right answer B. Bhagalpur. Last one, number 5, Bhagalpur is a district in number C. Right answer Bihar. So here is the right answers. Dear students, now we go to section D. Complete the, here is a chart. Complete the chart with information from the text. One is done for you. Here is some information about Begum Rukia. So you should read the text again if necessary. Then you should complete the text or box. Suppose all this information is about Begum Rukia. One, occupation. Here the answer is writer and social worker. Another, born in, you should write it. Marriage in, you should write in. Family, write. Language, you should write. Dear students, you try. I think you know Begum Rukia born in 1880. Yes. Then married in 1896. Yes. Then her family, of course, a rich family or a landlord family. Last one, language. She learned, we know that she learned Bangla and English. Dear students, I think you already write down the answer. So check your answer again. Section D, born in, I think at first born in 1880, then married in 1896, then family, rich family or landlord family, landlord. Then last one, Bangla and English. She learned Bangla and English. This is the right answer of section D. Then next one, section F. You can again read the text and answer this question. At first I read out the questions. What was Begum Rukia's belief? So you think that she believed that women should have the same rights and opportunity as men have in the society. What did she fight for? She fought for their or women's cause throughout her life. What kind of family did she come? Very easy. She came from a rich family or landlord family. Why did many upper class Muslims learn Arabic and Persian at that time? At that time, Arabic and Persian was the media of communication. ওই সময় এটাই চলতো. Why did Ruka learn Bangla and English? She loved Bangla and English. She loved mother tongue, so she learned this from his elder brother Ibrahim. How can you answer this question? So we are about at the end of the lesson. I want to give you some homework. You have enough time. You all stay at home now, so you can do easily homework. Can I erase it? Yes. Very simple homework. You can read the text again and again in your home and then answer the question. Answer the questions. Questions 1 to 5. Page 46. Before leaving the class, I want to say something about current situation. Dear students, you know that we are passing a very critical moment due to COVID-19 pandemic in Bangladesh and the whole world. So we should stay at home. If we go outside, then we use masks. It is compulsory. Of course, we can prevent the pandemic by using this mask. Then, wherever we stay, at home or outside, we should wash our hands with soap and water or any sanitizer for 20 seconds every time, several times. Then we should eat protein or rich food. We should make social distance at least 3 feet to 6 feet. We should take rest, exercise, meditation, and we should enjoy the time. And at last, we should pray to Almighty Allah or recover the normal situation or our normal life. Thanks all. Allah Hafiz.